Hola, everybody. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I'm silly today. Sorry. How about that, Sunny? Isn't she just the best? Thank you, Sunny, for doing that. Quite honestly, I got home last night. Husband needed my help on a project, and I was quite exhausted. I have a sinus infection and antibiotics that I had to go on, even though I don't like antibiotics. I was just kind of knocked out. So I appreciate that, Sunny. You just pop in with all those knowledge bombs whenever you can. And Ellie, I did not mean to upset you. I was just trying to be as efficient as possible with my time. So let me tell you when I know the Siete chips are not fair. I totally know it. Because when I took my my coaching exam, one of the questions was, if you could change any of the Whole30 rules, what would it be? And my answer, because I love me some Mexican food, was that if the tortillas are compliant, I think we should be able to add them. Because, I don't know about you, but tortillas are life for me. That said, they are not compliant for all the reasons that Sunny said. And I wish it weren't true. I really do, because I miss tortillas for 30 days. Because, I just like to stuff my sandwiches in them and so on and so forth. But you can use a jicama. There's nothing wrong with that. That's okay. And I want you to understand, some of these rules are going to feel like a personal affront, especially on day 7, 8, 9, 10, when you get all the feels, when you're kind of emotional. So just know that that happens. And understand that the rules are there, maybe sometimes not for diet, but for psychological reasons. I completely 100% agree with everything Sunny said. And also remember that these 3 meals, and this protein, this veg, and this fat, are meant to be nutrient dense. Meaning, if you're going to put something in your body, it needs to be worth it. It needs to not just be empty calories. If you could sit down and eat a steak, or you could sit down and eat a head of lettuce. What's going to have more value to your body? The steak. Sorry, Kate. Maybe it's the fish. So understand what we are going for is to get the most amount of macros and micronutrients. And we want to just bombard you with vitamins and minerals and aminos and all of those fun little scientific things. So that's the reason for the tortilla. Now, the chips are just food with no breaks. Be they plantain chips, be they sweet potato chips, so on and so forth. Because I don't know about you guys, but if I open a bag of anything, I'm better now, but back in the day, it would be the whole bag, and I wouldn't stop. Hence the reason food with no breaks. On Instagram today, Whole30 Prep is doing all of the Whole30 lexicon. So Tiger Blood, NSVs, food with no breaks, Swipo, all of those things are going to be over on the Whole30 Instagram page. So make sure you go follow there today. It's going to be really good. Every one of the coaches took a word or a phrase and explains it. So make sure you go over and do that. Again, I wanted to get back to, we're not just resetting your gut biome, we're resetting how you look and feel about food. And that is a really big job to do in 30 days. And quite frankly, While I would love to love to have you do it on week one, I just want you to worry about the food. Week 2, 3, 4, reintro and food freedom, that should be all about mindset. Because it takes you a week to figure, 2 weeks to figure out what food you need, meal prep, all that kind of stuff. But where the real magic lies, and I know I keep saying this, is in the mindset and the psychological responses you have to food. Because you might be eating something because you're lonely, or you're tired, or you're mad, or you're sad, or you're happy. And that's what happens in our society, is we use food and alcohol when we're angry, when we're lonely, when we're celebrating, when we're happy, just because it's Friday. So we have to learn how to reset all of those mechanisms. And that's a big, excuse my French, fucking job. It's a really big job. So it's easy to get mired in the details of Whole30, but every time you complete a day, I want you to pat yourself on the back, because this is really big, scary work that you're doing. And it's not going to be easy. It's going to make you angry some days. It's going to make you sad some days, because you're going to be like, oh, I miss fill in the blank. You are going to go through every emotion, and that's okay. We're here for you. Me, Sunny, Tabitha, we are here. And we get it, because we've gone through it, and we've helped people through it. And so I want you to make sure that you don't sit and wallow in that. I want you to share it. If you don't want to share it with the group, share it with one of us, because it's important that you get that out, because when you speak it, you can't deny it anymore. You know, if you're one of these people that gets up at 3 in the morning and goes to the refrigerator, tell us, because that gives you power over that response. You know, anything that you do that you know is just probably not in your best interest, share it with one of us or all of us, because we've probably heard it before, and we probably have some steps to help you with that. There is no reason you can't be healthy and happy on a daily basis. You know, there's going to be times when you're sad, and there's going to be times when you have to deal with stuff. But when you're sitting in your own truth, nothing's going to stand in your way. So that's a lot to think about. Excuse me, I have to get this deer bone that my dog is chewing on, and it's disgusting. No, you can't have it. No, you can't have it. Let's go put that away. Let's let some other dog have that. There. Leave it. Sorry. The only thing we want for you is for you to be stable and happy. And that's all we want. So let us help you. Don't sit back and think they don't want to hear that, or I shouldn't say that, or any of the excuses that we tend to give ourselves. Share and let us help, okay? Like I said before, you're going to get out of this Whole30 exactly what you put into it. And I want you to put your heart and soul into the whole thing. Okay? So there's my rah, rah, rah for the day. And hit me up. Send me the long email that tells me, that bears your soul. That's what I want from you. I want you to bear your soul. I want you to strip it down to the very essence, and then we're going to build you back up. We're going to make you a Terminator. All right, guys, have an excellent day, and I'll be talking to you.